Hi folks, another little video about the Positive Grid Spark Mini, this tiny little amp. I've already done a full demo and review of this on my channel, sharing my thoughts on it. It's got a few flaws, but it's fun to use, and I do use it quite a lot. Now that video was me using exclusively electric guitars through it, which I would imagine is what most people want to do. But you can use it with an acoustic guitar if you have a pickup in your acoustic guitar. And that's what this video is going to be all about. I'm going to demo some of the kind of acoustic amps that they have on the app, and kind of try and show you what it sounds like in the room. That's always been the way I've tried to do these videos with this amp. I'm going to use a microphone and just record quite close to the amp. It will obviously pick up a bit of the sound of the acoustic guitar itself as well, but then that's what it sounds like in the room. That's what it's going to sound like if you're using it for a little gig or whatever. People are going to hear your guitar as well as the thing that's coming out the amp. So hopefully that'll give a kind of a realistic sense of whether it's any good or not. Acoustic guitar pickups vary wildly in their tone and design. So bear in mind this is just my guitar with its pickup system. The pickup system is a Fishman Ellipse blend, which primarily is a piezo undersaddle pickup. So one of those little kind of strip of metal that goes underneath the saddle. That's probably the most common type of acoustic guitar pickup out there. So I'll record some clips just using that into it. And then I also have an internal condenser microphone that I can blend in. So I'll record some clips with that blended in. That's how I would use it realistically, because it sounds better with the microphone added in, unless you're on a really loud stage or something. So yeah, hopefully it'll give a bit of a sense of whether it's really worth using this with an acoustic guitar or not. I like my acoustic guitar when it's amplified. I just like it to sound like my acoustic guitar but louder. So I'm not going to delve too much into using effects with it or anything. I'll probably use a little bit of reverb, maybe a little bit of compressor in the front of the chain. I'll show on the screen what the settings are, but I'm not going to go crazy with any of that. I'm just going to focus on the kind of acoustic amps themselves. And maybe to begin with, I'll record it without any amps turned on, as in virtual amps. So you're just hearing the guitar through the speaker, the sort of basic speaker. And then we can add those amps in and see what that does, see if they sound better or not. Should be interesting. So here we go, here's just a load of clips, and then I'll do a little final video at the end just with some of my thoughts. Here we go. that was interesting. Some pretty usable acoustic tones coming from it, I thought. Certainly better than just at the start when I had no amp turned on at all on the settings. Then that's essentially just the guitar going through like a Bluetooth speaker. And all of the amp models seem to do something to the sound to make it sound a bit more full. I think my favourite one was the third one, that was Jumbo. Sounded a bit more full and sort of not too bright. So I would probably go with that one if I was going to use it. And I could well see the use of this with an acoustic. You know, if you're doing a little rehearsal maybe with a singer or whatever, or if you're just jamming with some friends, or even doing little gigs, a little cafe gig or a little kind of small venue, then yeah, that would be quite useful just to go into that for a bit of extra sound reinforcement, and why not? I do have a few little gigs coming up, so maybe I will take it along and try it out in the live environment and report back. So that probably leads me on to say please subscribe so you don't miss any future videos about this, and like and all that sort of stuff. You know what you have to say on YouTube. And yeah, if you have this and use it with an acoustic guitar, then let me know what your favourite amp is on the app, and in what kind of contexts you use it, whether you use effects and things. It'd be interesting to know. But there we go. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.